Hello, welcome to another tutorial here. Today I'll actually be talking about something a little bit different. It won't be DigitalOcean if you're actually watching these in series of I'm uploading. This is not a DigitalOcean tutorial. This here is actually a tutorial on Laravel, but I will be actually making one for DigitalOcean here probably in the next couple weeks here. I've been very busy, so I haven't really had much time to do anything, so I'm going to crank out a tutorial right now. So I went ahead and downloaded XAMPP. If you Google XAMPP, you'll figure out how to get it. You'll have to go to SourceForge, I'm pretty sure it is, and you'll download it through there. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and install XAMPP. Next, we're going to go through and install all this, and we're going to install that to XAMPP folder. Do not install this anywhere else. It's best to install it here so when you're watching my tutorials down the road that everything corresponds with each other. We'll go ahead and go to next, and we'll uncheck that because we don't really matter to us. So while that's going ahead, you're going to want to open up PowerShell. So go to the start button and go to the search programs and files, and we'll type in PowerShell, and we should see the first thing is Windows PowerShell. Now, this is Windows PowerShell. Pretty nice tool here. So we're going to go ahead and after this is done installing, we're going to go ahead and go to the folder that XAMPP is installed to. So we can go ahead and actually add a Laravel site. So in Laravel, we're going to go to the 5-minute quick start, and you'll see what exactly I'll be doing to go ahead and actually install it. We're going to need Composer first, so let's go there. And Composer is a dependency manager for PHP. We're going to download Composer, and we'll see that we have a couple options here, but we do not have a Linux operating system, at least I don't in this tutorial. We're going to go ahead and select the Windows installer and press composer setup.exe. Now we still have XAMPP installing, so we cannot actually go ahead and run Composer yet. Now if you're actually using XAMPP like I am, you will not actually have to do anything. It will run right out of the box, which is very nice. So we're waiting for XAMPP to finish setting up, and should only take a couple more seconds here. And we'll go ahead and give Composer a whirl. Now if you're on WAMP, you're going to have to go through and make it so Open SSL, I'm pretty sure it is working. It's the extension for PHP. You have to make sure it's open so Composer can actually detect all your PHP information. And we don't need to start the control panel. So we have Composer on our desktop here. Let's go ahead, double click that, and it's going to load up a little window here. It should. Yes. Maybe in a couple seconds here. Maybe. Here we go, and we'll press run. And yes. Alright, so Composer setup, we'll just go ahead and press next, and we will detect where our PHP is. We're going to go to computer, we'll go ahead and go to XAMPP, htdocs, and we'll go to, actually no, my bad, go to Apache. Holy cow. Go to lib. My bad, we go to PHP, which is in the XAMPP folder. Then we press php.exe, open. Alright, now you press next, and it will detect our PHP version and everything that we need to have for Composer to work. We'll go ahead and press install. Now, once this is done, we're actually going to have to log out of Windows and log back in, so our environmental variables have been updated, because right now in PowerShell, I should be able to type Composer, but I'm not going to be able to. So if we type Composer, yeah, Composer's not recognized. So we're going to have to go ahead and restart, or not restart, just log off and log back onto your computer, as it says here. Then open a new command window. Alright, so we'll press next, and we'll press finish. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and restart. Okay, so once Composer is installed, we're going to go to the start button, and we're going to type in PowerShell, and we got Windows PowerShell. We're then going to go to our library. We're going to go to computer, XAMPP, htdocs, and we're going to make a new folder called Laravel. Actually, no, we're not going to do this. Forget about that. Yes. Alright, we're going to go here. We're going to go to CD, and we're going to go C, and C will be different depending on your computer. So C, and then XAMPP, and htdocs, and now we're going to do Composer, we're going to do composer, create project, Laravel, maybe, okay, Laravel, and then we're going to do your project name, so we're just going to name this Laravel, and we're going to do prefer, and then dist. Alright, we're going to go ahead and create that project. This may take a couple minutes. So while that's doing that, let's go to XAMPP, go to Apache, config, extra, and vhosts. Alright, now we see I already have something set up here. We're just defining our name virtual host block, and we have a virtual host block. This is all document root, and server name is localhost. That's all I have for that. It's just so we can go ahead to go to localhost and we see all the information that we need. And we are going to wait patiently. Actually, I have to edit this for this tutorial. So Laravel, and that's it. So go save, close out of that. I'm going to go ahead and actually delete an existing project here, so we have no overlapping of content. Alright, that should be correctly installed now. We should be able to go to our web browser, wrong web browser, go to there, and let's go to localhost, and we should see not this error. So let's go back, go to stop, because I did change the virtual host. We're going to start, and go to localhost, and one more thing we have to fix here. Let's go back to Notepad. That's not the right, why is that even open? Alright, we'll go back here, XAMPP, Apache, config, we'll go to extra, and vhost one more time. Let's actually change this to the public root. This is very important, so we do not get this error here that we're seeing right now. Public, control save, close out of that, back to XAMPP, and then htdocs. Let's actually restart this. And XAMPP has been restarted. We'll go to localhost, and we will see you have arrived, which is very good, because that means that we successfully installed Laravel PHP framework on our computer. That means everything has been correctly set up. That means we have actually went ahead and actually created a vhost named localhost. We actually went ahead and installed Composer, so you can actually update Laravel wherever you are. Composer is actually good for a couple different things. I'm saying actually way too many times. That's an actual pretty fact there. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, that's it for now. Please check back soon. I will have more tutorials on Laravel and how to actually use Laravel effectively. If we go ahead and actually go to a site that I am actually developing and actually is being used way too many times again, go to dev.craftstatus.com, and this site here is actually using Laravel, yes, and actually is too many times again. Alright, so anyways, we have just the site I'm working on. Pretty cool. Got a whole user little thing going on, all authenticated and secure. You can go ahead and go to dashboard and go to like this and make my server premium. That takes you to PayPal and all this other good stuff. Anyways, this all uses Laravel, and this all can be done efficiently and securely using Laravel with a little bit of PHP knowledge in Laravel. Okay, so thank you for taking a look at this tutorial. I hope you are not too depressed about my overuse of the word actually. So I will create more tutorials later on. Thanks for watching.